Good morning. Oh, let me fix the lighting. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of DDOwiki Talk with T13. All right, let's get our splash screens down and get started. Let's see. And splash screen. There we go. There it is. How are you? How is everybody this morning? Clicker. There we go. So, we're on the home page here of the wiki. Give everybody a few minutes to get loaded in here. I don't think that we're going to do a giveaway this morning. And there's my notification from Twitch that DDO stream is playing Dungeons & Dragons Online. DDO Wiki Talk with T13. Awesome. So people should be coming in any minute. Say good morning when you get here. Last week's show isn't up on the playlist yet on YouTube, but I will work on getting that up probably today. Because I had to split the stream in half because it disappeared on people. I have to merge those two videos together, and I just haven't had time to do that yet. I just got home the other day. Shoe Cobbles from Sunday night is up. Shoe Cobbles is going to be happening every Sunday at a new time. I believe I'm going to go from like 9 p.m. until I'm done, with however many levels that happens to be, or however far that happens to be. Might be 2 levels at a time, might be 1 level at a time, might get 3, who knows. So, the first thing on the agenda this morning is the big banner on the top of the homepage of the wiki. Hello, DDO community. I guess I could say DDOwiki community, but check out Calling All Graphic Artists for details on a contest for a new DDOwiki homepage image. This image right here, this greenish image with the dragon and the sword and the artificer and the looks like sorcerer over there maybe, or wizard. More like a sork. Looking to replace this image to also be used on other social media pages like DDOwiki's Twitter and Facebook page. Check those out if you haven't already. Deadlines for submissions will be June 14th, 2016 at 8 a.m. on DDOwiki Talk with T13. We'll be doing it live on the show, be going through picking the submissions. I'll make sure to make a post at that time saying submission time has closed. No more submissions will be accepted. Quiet group in chat this morning. Like we only have a couple people here so far. Entomix, Izander, and Soramon. Dina Doran is lurking, and Titan is probably lurking as well. Say good morning. So let's take a look at this calling all graphic artists thing. I made a post on the fan site news thread here, calling all graphic artists. Hello, DDO community. Thinking about how times are changing and how the wiki could use a new graphic that represents the wiki. Our logo is okay, albeit outdated. Not looking to change that right now. I kind of like it. It's very simple, and that simple is good. This home splash screen image here is a tired home screen that isn't really what the wiki is about. So we're looking for an original graphic drawing in GIMP or PMG format that is 15 by 500, which is what the social media sites suggest for that banner image that goes across the top of the whole screen. That's why I picked that size. It's primarily for social media, but it will be used on the home screen of the wiki as well. That represents what DDOwiki means to or is for the community. I'm calling on anyone who has an idea for an image to create that image and upload it to the wiki. Linking from here to it, or upload it to TinyPic or wherever you want to upload it to. There's plenty of sites to upload it to, and then you just link to it here. Notice that I said anybody who has an idea. Yes, I am back, Azander. Anybody that has an idea for an image. It doesn't have to look like a multi-million-dollar piece of professional art. You don't have to be an artist. Very simple, whatever you think this home screen for the wiki should be. This home screen right here. Feel free to use available resources, such as the 30th anniversary logo for DDO. Oh, I gotta sneeze. All right, so 30th anniversary right there. Feel free to use that if you wish. I'm looking for as many submissions as possible, of which I will pick 3 to 5 to be voted on by the community to be official main homepage image for the wiki and social media sites. Finalists will receive a 500 turbine point code, and the winner will have their artwork displayed on the homepage of the wiki, as well as the wiki's Facebook, Twitter, and any other social media site web pages, which includes probably my personal Technical 13 Twitch. I don't know. Wherever an image is required. We'll be accepting submissions until June 14th, 2016 at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, when the finalists will be chosen on DDOwiki Talk here on DDO Stream. And a poll will be posted. Looking forward to seeing all of your creative works of art. So, the first question we got on this thread was, if the image was lightweight, would an animated image work? My first thoughts on it, to give an immediate response, was the wiki does allow animated .gif images. Feel free to submit one. I'll have to see what the other wiki administrators and the wiki host Zevo feel about it. If there are no objections, it could make the cut for community vote. And the first reply to that was please no. So I decided that we needed some polls, some community polls, to see what the community thought about that. And our forum poll was 4-1, no thank you, over only with blinking. The Twitter poll was a 50-50 split between absolutely and only with no blinking. The Facebook poll was only just a no, and then there was a subsequent no post on Facebook that was after we had already made a decision. Is this thread a voting poll by posting one's vote? I vote no, animated graphics just don't work. That was the discussion there. So it looks like Twitter was favoring yes, we should allow one, but they were split on whether or not it should allow blinking or obnoxious, stuff like that. So that was our first submission there. One of our DDOwiki administrators, new logo yes, animated would be rather useless. A discussion there. Make sure to put your comments in the administration discussion on wiki. Another submission there, or submission idea. Submission posted to the wiki by one of the users. didn't have the ability to make it available on the forums directly or at the time. Bodie McBoatface by Ginger Spice. I kind of like this submission, although I'm not sure it'll make the cut. I think it's really funny, even if it's not exactly what we're looking for. But who knows? We'll see. Whoa, where am I? Hey you, Tiny Tot, what gives? Sigh. Listen, Mimic Bait, for that comment you'll get no help from me, so try DDOwiki.com and leave me alone. I think that's hilarious, I'm sorry. And then a more serious, Romanesque type, submission. And another submission. And then we have, so as a result of polls of various social media and discussion on Wiki between the administrators, we will allow animated entries as long as they are only slideshow and still shots for each are available. Please see the on-wiki discussion for more information. We'll open that up in a new tab. Are we able to submit more than one entry? And if so, I assume only one prize would be allowed. Yes, absolutely. Let your creativity flow. And correct. So there's that stuff. The on-wiki discussion here is actually from here, calling graphic artists. A lot of discussion there. Feel free to take a look at it. And proposed answer to the question of if animations will be allowed. I'll lead in here because it took a while to get anybody to respond. I propose that we say that animated entries will be allowed under the condition that they are more of a slideshow type animation, which means, a splash screen, wait a second or two, another splash screen, wait a second or two, another splash screen, cycling through as many times as, an animated GIF cycles through forever. With a slow progression rate and stills for each frame that are available submitted as well, so we can pick a single frame instead of the animation if we like. And Zav said sounds good, and Aggie said a slideshow is a decent compromise, so that's what we went with. So that is our contest. Make sure to make your graphic images whatever you think is good, whatever you think represents the wiki, and we will put that up. What's really special going on there? Let's take a look at recent changes and see what's new. Alrighty, recent changes. Like my image might be a little big. My cam, let's shrink that down just a little. Drag this out just a hair more. There we go. So what do we have in the last week? Talk on centered. Yoko's been doing a page on game performance issues after 2016 March data center move. If you want to see, the tracking on that, Yoko's been tracking it on Wiki. Some redirects were created. All results are in. I worked on some category stuff for external links. Looks like Gravis updated his DDOPL folks page on Wiki. I think he's got a new time that he's going to be streaming. Let's see here. New items from update 31. Some template and category things for external links. Look at that real quick, just so you can see what it was. It doesn't track all external links, but it does from social media, ones that use the template. Good morning, Amra. Update 31 release notes. Looks like a few people had some contributions to that. Some more wanted category filling in here. New quest level categories. Let's see here. Evil Fetzer created an account. Upload a submission. Awesome. Wiki graphic little bit of fun. That was the funny one that I liked, even though it's not quite, what we're gonna look for, I think. Those some more category stuff. Template Seeker. Been working on some item enhancement templates. I am also in our Discord channel this morning. If anybody wants to check out Discord, the link for Discord, if you're interested, discord.me DDO stream. If you want to hang out in our Discord channel, you can also hang out in the Wiki channel. Wiki has its own server. That's the one for the Wiki, if you're interested in that. Feel free to join either of those servers. They're public open servers, and you can ask Wiki questions or stream questions in the appropriate channels. Oh, let's see here. Category stuffs. Quests, new items, categories, templates. A lot of big stuff. Hotfix release notes. Let's see here. Update 31 named items. I haven't even taken a look at those yet. Kind of interested in what's come out. Good intention. Had a few more spam accounts. Deletion stuff by DSpammer. Removing some spam account stuff. Had to comment something out on my vector for something else that I've been working on, the quest list template thing. That's something more advanced though, it's JavaScript. Let's see here, Forgotten Light. Oh, so I started working on updating some more of the U28 crit range update things. Looking through my TR banks and stuff like that to see if I had any of the items. Turns out that some of them I was able to update properly. Some of them I was able to update, but it was the old version, the historic version of the weapon, not the current version. And the reason I can tell is because of some of the effects that changed on some of them. Like some of mine, like my Shining Devastation, is using Force instead of Impellent, and it doesn't have a red slot. So I'll have to go get myself a new Shining Devastation. Let's see here. Truth. Category CLL is just a redirect to community loot list items. To be able to more easily share that via URL on Twitch and stuff on stream. Spamming links to external sites. So Lord Silverhand doesn't know about that yet. Spammer gadget. Like JJ cleaned up after him. So, category external links. We got YouTube links via namespace, Twitter, Twitch via namespace, pages sourced by the forums, ones that include DDO words. Wow, 511 pages have sourcing from the forums. Kind of interested about that. Facebook links from different namespaces. Twitch. No links to Facebook. I don't know. It is a mixed bag of spaces. That's what I wanted to know. I might need to filter that out by namespace. This is populated by the quote template. That in a minute. Update 31 items. We have aranesial lenses. An illusionary item, which, yes, I am Not as pleased as I could be with the number of illusion DC spells that are available to gnomes and warlocks and the like. But you know, it is what it is. I guess some guards here that aren't using templates. Spell resistance plus quality 6. That looks like it's not quite right. Got a pan suffix circle. Drop some memoirs of an illusionary larcener. I'm gonna have to pick a couple of those up myself. I mean, how can you go wrong with magical efficiency and 94, 102 potency. I mean, come on now. And then you get a green slot on top of it. So you get 102 potency, 102 spell power to all items, all spells. 5% discount on your SP. Then on top of that, it's a green augment slot, so you throw in a spell focus or a greater spell focus. What else can we throw in there? A lot of different things. You could also throw in an ability. Get a couple more points there. Or you could take that 102 and then throw a spell site skill augment in there and have a potency 117 item on one item at level 13. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. Maybe a little bit overpowered, but pretty awesome nonetheless. They got a lot of feedback about how people thought it was overpowered on the forum, and that's what they wanted to do. Some guards here, we should edit that. Non-stop spamming you do get like 3 phantasmal killer cookies total if you build yourself in a certain way. So and they don't share cooldowns, so you get 2 SLAs and the spell. So I don't know. Phantasmal killer, phantasmal killer, phantasmal killer. Wait 2 seconds, phantasmal killer, phantasmal killer, phantasmal killer. I guess if you're not killing more than 3 mobs at a time and you can avoid, you know, being killed for 2 seconds while you wait for the slowest cooldown, be good. So let's see here. Guard, good guard, good God. I mean, good guard. All right, so let's see here. Guard, negative. 4d6. Does the guard template handle these? Valid type parameter updated template guard required. Negative doesn't work. Magnitude is. It's like guard needs to be redone. One of those templates that need an overhaul. That's going to be one of us advanced template people that needs to do it. Let me myself up a little bit here. That way I can lean back. Okay. It's like a fairly complex template, even though it's really not. Just a switch. It's gonna take a lot of revamping of this template to make those things work, I think. Also do something to make it a little easier to read. I'll get to that. My brain's not awake yet enough to work on this. So let's just skip it for now. Quality constitution, hit points, fort save, fire resistance. Not sure how some of those things go together, but okay. Location, wisdom, bolts. Location. Would take a potency helm, earthen mantle, cloak, pulse cloak. Pretty decent on a blade barrier casting cleric or favored soul. That up a little bit. Light armor. Ooh, I like the festering mummy wrappings, the belt. Be good for a Pale Master. Really nice for a Pale Master. Looks like it's Pale Master spec. Some of these items I don't see the synergies, how the pieces fit together, but I guess there must be a niche there somewhere that uses it. Insightful and physical and magical sheltering. Why it's not just insightful sheltering that does both, but okay. Hair amp. Oh, and then they just got sheltering 21. So why not do insightful sheltering 10 and sheltering 21? Not sure why insightful has to be split like that. Anyway, let's see here. Good intentions, diversion, sneak attack, dodge, combat mastery. What's combat mastery do again? Trip, sunder, and stunning blow attacks. Not sure how that one fits in. It looks like a rogue item, but I'm not sure how that fits in. UMD, disable, open decks. At 17, meh, okay, I suppose. Healing amp, greater nimbleness, fortification 108, quality fort 26. Melee power, range power, deadly accuracy. Well, I like that. I like deadly accuracy on one item. Some power. Dashing gloves. That looks good for a warlock. Epic versions of it, legendary versions. Now there looks like there's some decent items, some items that I don't understand how they fit together. And some other items that are just meh. Let's take a look at template quote. So we were going to work on categorization here. Kinda early in the morning. Wait, what? Only the proof against poison was on the drow armor was the old. Okay. Me too. It doesn't come from quote. Not sure where developer words comes. Oh, no, that would be. This would be quoted from forums. Oh, it wouldn't be quote. It would be forum, not resistance. Oh, okay. All right, so it only categorizes pages that are not in category template user or user talk. I should update this to the other format, and then I believe we have a developer template that says pages sourced by the developers. Pages mentioning a turbine employee. Interesting. Poor Cookie doesn't have any pages sourced to him. Got a 0 over there for Cookie. Eladrin and Cordovan are top up there, 33 and 31. Dub's got 10. Tolero's got 11. Poor Cookie doesn't even have a page. Steelstar's got 15. He's up there. Got more than twice as much as Varg. So where does source by a developer come in? Pages sourced by DDO forums. Where does developer words come from? Added manually? May be added manually. It is added manually. Okay. That needs to be done without red lettered, red boxed. New image. +5 deception. Attack 4 treason. Armor piercing 15. Level 14. Guess that's not bad. Random loot is, I don't know. Some of these items, they just don't compare with random loot anymore. It's pretty sad when random loot's more powerful than a majority of named items in the game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, Kenneth Crafting with update 32 will be a little bit more powerful than Random Loot, even though I know that it won't because developers seems to be pretty set on it should be less powerful than Random Loot because they don't want to invalidate Random Loot. Well, I don't know. Random Loot's not really optional. It's chests are there, you loot them. That's that. Kenneth Crafting is optional. That's why it should be a little bit more powerful in my opinion because it is optional. It's not something that you have to do. So in of itself, even if it's a little bit more powerful, it wouldn't invalidate Random Loot because you don't have to do it. And a lot of people don't take the time to do it. It's labor intensive to level up your crafting levels and to do that kind of thing. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Trade loot mechanic. That's a big change. Like an IP added a lot of stuff. And crew cleaned it up a little bit. Oh, block log. Doc pages. So what should we do today? We got an hour and 20 minutes left. We're up to how many people? Or we're down to 6 people. Who do we got in here this morning? Amraf, Entomix, Fenwood, Ezekian, Izander, and Soramon. What shall we do? Favorite popped out. Taking suggestions. Good morning. It's Kelsian or Kelsan or something like that. I'm not good with pronunciations. I don't care about Tiger Direct. Delete. When I'm not sure what to do, I usually check out special pages and take a look at the maintenance reports. Gives me an idea of where work is needed. Give it a minute and finish. Let the JavaScript finish loading on it. Twiddle our thumbs for a minute. And we get some numbers. One wanted template for vulnerability. We've already taken a look at it a few times. Wanted categories. Look at that. That's a good place to go. Shield spell, rage, party items, night revels loot, anniversary. Let's see here. Should they be party items or should they be party reward items? The cookies. Those are thick skin. Should they be categorized as? Not sure where to categorize them. What do you guys think? these be reward items or just items? Probably reward items, right? Anniversary party, turned in 10, automatically categorized. I think I'm going to go with reward items. I could do a blurb there. I got one of them that's using DPL to populate it. This is the one using DPL to populate it, okay. Well, I'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's see here. Call 4. But anyway. Dear Dawson Phantom. Update it. It does add the line break, but it doesn't fix this. Let's undo it because it doesn't help. Alright, so let's take a look at C Crystal Cove items. So we don't have a category for Crystal Cove items. We have Crystal Cove hat items and Crystal Cove recipe images. How about Night Revels? We don't have in there yet because that's not there. What other would we have? That's not much help. What other events are there? Crystal Cove, Mimic. Grace Monsters doesn't help. Have the Night Rebels. The Night Rebels reward items is what we did with Night Rebels. So we did reward items. which I believe is what I was using here, right? Reward items, yes. We're gonna go with reward items. I'm gonna add reward in there. Copy this. Reward items. Reward items. Reward items. We'll still have a wanted category, but we'll have only one wanted category instead of two. So now we can go to anniversary report items there. So the Night Rebels reward items, and we're going to take that, visit this category. What did I put here? Edit. Category special event items loot. Copy this. Here. Add an extra colon there. We don't need to watch the page. There. Let's go to 10th. Let's go to 10th anniversary party. This table here. Never did really get finished, did it? Have party favor turn in. Let's go coffee, broccoli basher, foil hat. No worries, iron fist, lead in boots, cookie cutter, first light. So a lot of these items don't have pages or don't have images on their pages. Most of them don't have pages at all. A couple of them do. This DPL one doesn't quite work the same. I should work on that some more. DPL is not my really strong suit, even though I can get tables out of it. I can get stuff out of it. It's just sometimes the formatting doesn't work quite the way that I expect it to. I can't figure out why. So anyway, pumpkin coffee. 10th anniversary reward items. We want anniversary party. So let's edit. 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 Back. Back. Let's do these ones first. Am I editing the template? I clicked edit here instead of up here. I'll have to fix that. For this, what does it change to? Turn in 80 party favor. Grab one of these items, edit, anniversary party, U30 ingredient. Quest anniversary party. Although technically it should be 10th anniversary party, right? 10th anniversary party. There's already a category for that, so I have to go through and fix those. I'm going to get rid of item party favors. I'm going to replace it with U30 ingredient. I'm guessing that was 80 as well. Works for me. Go with 10th anniversary party. Special wanted categories. Oh, because I actually created the category, which I'm gonna have to delete now. Can't delete. Somebody can delete it. That was DDO cast that accepted my friend request on some site. Request. Still have an hour to go. What do you guys think we should work on next? Emptied and deleted. How did it get deleted? Yeah, I popped in on my other screen and deleted it with my account. So recent changes. Let's have a look here. All right, that gets rid of a couple wanted categories. Let's take a look and see how many more there are. Almost time for a new cup of coffee. All right, so it looks like DDORP will be back next week, hopefully. Not confirmed yet, but hopefully next week, DDORP will be back in the time slot immediately after mine on Tuesday mornings. 39 wanted categories. We're under 40 now. Let's have a look here. Night Revels Loot. 5 members. Well, we already had a look at that, kind of, didn't we? Shadow. So what was that saved under? The Night Rebels reward items. So they need to be reward items. I'm gonna fix the wanted category by eliminating the members. End reward. Cleanup and maintenance. Cleanup on aisle Robo Shadow. That should make that go away. Good morning, Titan. We fix that item. What else do we have here? Weapon vendors. Trainers. So I can probably add that one to a category named trainers. Add that to a category named vendors. Add that to seeker items, dodge items. There's a vendor's CAD, even if there isn't a trainer to that. About, are there any other trainer categories? I don't know. Fighter trainers. Whoa. Take a look at that. Class trainers. Okay. Try that. Or do you know how much DR the portals and legendary hard shroud have? It is on the wiki. Go to the page, it should be there. Quality seeker items. Dodge items does. Quality seeker items. Items. That part's right, even though the category is going to be still wrong. Fairland. Or it's all messed up there, but morning, Ed. Running a little late today, I see. No worries. I gotta think about that one. Seeker items, good. All right, what else do we have in here? That really. Vendor, I can add that to vendors. A lot of these are things I have to see how they're being made. A lot of template digging, and I don't like a lot of them. vendors, much. Let's refresh this. Go see what we go from 38. How many more we got rid of? We got rid of 5 more. Okay, that. I can go in sickles. That means there's a category for level 15. Category sickles. That's what I. Good. Do some of those. I like the clicky items. I think I might change that to effect and then lowercase clicky items. I'm not sure how I want to do wizardry. Maybe wizardry number items. Resist energy. Why is that category? Diesel's ointment. Energy fire. Why is that in a category called resist? The way that it's put together there. Why does clicky not categorize that? Those spaces. Why does clicky not categorize that? Clicky resists. Category. Clicky item slash. Oh. Goes in. Goes in both clicky item slash and click category unknown effect items. I could just eliminate the clicky items part. I think I did that to kind of wean it from one category to another. Let me bring that up on my account where I can edit it. Let's see. So I'm just going to dump the clicky item slash whatever and put it in whatever clicky items. Now if I reload the page here, now just be I do need to update that categorization section right here. Items. Category. File name. Click. Actually, I'm going to do a CL for clicky items. Don't want that. I just want depth. A lot of need to clean out. NCL. Help. Extension NCL. Want max depth 1. Headings bullet. That look like. NCL, max depth 1, heading. Show first equal 1. That didn't help. Show cats. Cats. There we go. That's what I want. In all end. All. Better. I like it. All right. So. Bit of adjustment there. I did div call NCL max depth show for show cats headings bullet clicky items div call end. And the result of this is we now have categorization clicky items, category spell name clicky items, and these are the things that are in click. And all of these will go away, and they will replace with just effect clicky items, like spell name clicky items. But that's going to take a little while. And I don't know why Cursed Blade of Jack Jibbers is listed there. This will go away on its own. A lot of these clicky item ones will go away. Yes. Out of clicky items. Not belong in there. That's called what is the name of that spell? No spell for that? How about animate ally? Let's take a look at that. What's raise ally? Have a page. Stuffs. About resurrection? Spell. that should actually be a disembig this page to section spell tab, which means disambiguation, topic page. Dead. Duct. Cake. Carrot cake. Spirit cake. Figgy pudding. One for pudding. Spirit pudding cake. Figgy pudding spirit cake. Technically, Spirit cake should be moved, or savory spirit cake should be moved to just spirit cakes, and figgy pudding should be listed on that same page. But for now, I'm just going festival. Oh, so I got some stuff there on Resurrection. And I am going to make it just Resurrection. Click your items. Sometimes you just have to add words to the dictionary. Undo, add to dictionary. Oh well. I'm not gonna sweat it. Clicky items. One of these are gonna start popping up as empty. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make them empty. Just real quick. Now, and Control L, Cobalt Sneak, log in. I guess I need to update. Tell me that I need to close this. And make that disappear again for a second. Bring it back up. Big. L to log in. Not working. All sneak. In. Connected. Not going to do any find and replace. None of that. None of that. We are going to do append Empty new line. Bots autosave. Time, suppress, nudge. Skip. Skipping. Bot start. We're going to do category. Category is going to be items. This won't matter because they're going to be all null edits. That down for now. Stop it for a second. Everything in sort. There, now it'll be done alphabetically. Start it back up. Shrink. So now that it's doing it alphabetically, if we refresh this page, it doesn't work. Okay. Stop. Yes. Cursive. Items. Still building list. So what I need to do is I actually need to do null edits on the pages themselves, not the categories. Let that get the list for a bit. Resurrection, we can close that for now. Death's Door, Dimension Door, that one's updated, although it still has these in there, so it needs null edits to clean those out. The items, sphere clicky items, like the night clicky items, fairy fire, add a weapon, resist energy, still resist energy. Category clicky items, okay. This, wrap that in that, copy. Okay. There, that goes there. How's AutoWiki browser doing? List complete. Filter. Gets rid of duplicates. Got that down. So wait a minute. Let's what if I just do resist fire? I actually make this into a page? Just a redirect to resist energy. But it's not, because I don't want to just redirect to resist energy. I want to redirect to, oh, all right, so just redirect to resist energy. Works for me. And that'll show up as it should be. Category clicky items. That's still working on the categories themselves. So 480, and it's doing about 1 per second. Oh, reminds me of playing the game, waiting for a cooldown timer. Get stuck. AVG. More options. AVG didn't like AutoWiki browser. That's okay. I trust AutoWiki browser. Oh no, my coffee cup is empty. What am I gonna do? Ah. Let's get some more coffee. Who's with me? Get some more coffee while AutoWiki browser runs. At like 7 minutes. Not you, definitely, MREF. Definitely or defiantly? How on earth can people drink that? It's good stuff. You need to go get yourself a cup. No reason to go through categories. Let's get rid of the categories in the talk pages. No reason for anything except item. 218, now we're down to 5 minutes. Woohoo! So some of the the wanted things are massy. There we go. Now we're starting to see numbers change on the page when I refresh it. Every time I refresh, we get more that are empty. I like it. So while that works on doing whatever that's doing, let's go back to wanted categories and see what we have. Category clicky items. And if we refresh this, start getting a lot more clicky items, all the way back up to 86 already. Night Shield, Nimbus Light. These ones right here are clicky items, but they're put together wrong. See if you can see this. Oh, you can. Sweet. So because there's going to be so many new categories to have to create, it's going to be a very repetitious thing to do. And one of the things I like to do when it's a very repetitious thing to do is create a macro for my keyboard using my Microsoft expanded keyboard. Take a minute for it to load up. There it is. Okay. Microsoft Mouse and Keyboard Center. So when I push which button do I want to push? What happens when I push button number 1? Button number 1, can't do a macro for those buttons apparently. So for the play button, what do I have right now? Default play pause. So we're going to run a macro instead. Rage and swing. Interesting. Create a new macro. Category clicky items. So the first thing we're going to do is rename the macro. Okay. C. Okay. First thing we're going to do is insert a key click. All right, so this off to the other screen for a minute. So when I click on the screen here, Okay, and then I can hit the tab key. Let's do tab. Actually, I don't even need to do a mouse click. Let's just do tab. Let me check, make sure they're on that. Refresh. I can do, I want that, I want here. If I do tab, paste, home, over, delete, tab, paste, tab, space, tab. Okay, so it's tab, Control V, home, over, tab, paste, tab, space, tab, space. Okay. And I assign that to the play button. Okay. So close this. Let's see what happens. On this page, hit play. Didn't quite work. Why? A deletion log instead. Means I need to modify my tab. That's even worse. Click, end, edit form, enter. Tab. If I do that, bring this back up. Button, edit. So tab didn't work at the beginning. See if I can follow and see what's happening. This, and it did work. Okay. Try it again. Range. Try it again. Okay, so those do work. Create up here. Good. Okay. So refresh this real quick. All empty. Good. I'll have to go through and delete those later, which I'll also make a macro for, and I'll do it with my Technical 13 account. Those blinding flash clicky items. blood items is still there. I don't know how that happened. That might be in there manually. We'll come back to, or I'll come back to that after the stream and clean that up. So let's refresh this. Okay, so we got shadow walk, remove exhaustion, shadow fade, maximize, clicky, click. Could do this with AWB as well. That would take some work too. Let's go from here. And play. Actually, I can add a couple more keys to that macro. At the end, I do a pause for literally 1 second. And then I do control tab so. I want to do control tab or alt F4. Alt F4 would be better. Back to play, macro, items, edit, go to the end. So instead of control tab, we'll do alt, split, F4. That, alt F4. Alt F4 will close the tab. So now I can hit play, save. I want control F4, not alt F4. Let's bring this back up. Let's bring this back up. That. Fix that real quick. Oopsie, supposed to be control F4. Play. Edit. That doesn't work. That should work. Play. Done with AWB. That didn't work either. So there we go. So now I can just sit here and hit the play button. Automatically create these categories with the way that I have them set up. Wait for it to load, hit play, wait. See, macro keyboards can be fun. Yes, it takes me a minute to set it up, but it's saving me a lot of work. I'm pressing page loads, I press one button, loads, I push one button. So much faster. Drink my coffee with the other hand. So what's new with all of you today? I'm working down the list. You can see the tabs are moving in, getting bigger. Talk to me, people. Such a quiet stream. 5 viewers. I'm not that popular today. I've been away for a while. So I'm boring, right? Oh, that one didn't work right. Did work what? I hit the button too quick. I gotta wait for it to load. That's okay. Doesn't hurt anything if I don't wait for it to load completely. Clip creating. Only a few tabs left to go. Quiet people. Stop being so loud. Quiet Shoe. Can't sing very well. So later today at about 6:30 Central on Fath's channel. Not sure even how you pronounce it. Fath. We can load this. Family's good. So let's see here. So about 7 to 7:30 p.m. on twitch.tv/Bathardrose. Watch a 5 to 6 hour video thon where Shoe self will give out some 500 TP codes and a starter pack to 500 TP codes during the stream and a starter pack to a free-to-play player at the end. I might even give away some pet certificates during the stream, but I'm not entirely sure on that yet. Back up to the top here. Shadow phase, clicky, blood sacrifice, and it's 10 a.m. So I believe that's going to be the end of our stream. I will go through and continue to populate these clicky item pages and delete the old empty pages. And I will see you this evening. Have a great day, everyone. Catch you later.